there's something you've left out.
Uh-huh.
If you're talking about that same evening you and Nyashinski are leaving to go, you've not talked about the reintroduction of Nyashinski.
Okay, so let's get into that.
Nyash, baby.
So, this one, of course, we go back.
Rewind. Yeah.
So we go back to 20... Let me even say as far back as 2012, 2013. So one guy, Kolo. Okay, first, before I even say this, when Nyash left, and then I joined Capital FM, and remember I told you when I joined Capital FM, I had to get Doreen now to manage Amani. Because of the being involved at work so much, now formal employment, I had to step back from a lot of management here and there. And of course, a big factor was because...
And let me just be clear, you're talking about music management.
Yes, music management. And largely because Nyash had left. So Klepto was not really Klepto at that point. Though a lot of people in the industry would say, and they said it for years, that when Nyash left, I stopped managing. So it was always believed that I would get back into it when he comes back. And now because of that, for years and years, Kolo kept on telling me, Fakii, Nyash anarudi, Nyash anarudi. So he would tell me, Nyash anarudi a certain month. That month gets here, he doesn't come. So Kolo used to try and get me to start preparing for Nyash coming back. But at some point I was like, you know what? Don't ever tell me again that Nyash anakam, Nyash anakam. The day he'll be in Kenya, then you tell me that he's here. I had the same conversation with Monsky, nameless. All the time, he would tell me, he said he's coming. Then at some point, nameless story changed too. We've even been talking about doing a song together. So I told him the same thing. Me, just tell me when he comes. Because you guys have been saying he's coming, but it doesn't happen. So, And
had you spoken to Nyash in this time when he's away?
If we had, very rarely. I think we did, but very rarely.
And when
remember in our earlier conversations, I told you our personal conversations were more with Roba and Kolo.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. So with Nyash, if we did, maybe once or twice. Yeah.
And what about when you went with Capital FM?
We didn't meet at that point.
Okay.
We didn't meet at that point. Although Kolo would tell me, Nyash amekusalimia. Then I would tell him, salimia ukiongea nae, such things. So at least I knew how he was doing through Kolo.
Yes.
So sometime in I think January 2015. I think sometime in January 2015. Yes, it was January. You know why I remember? Because it was that week. It was a week when I was on leave. I hadn't reported to work. By the way, I think it was actually it was January 2015. So someday Nameless calls me and tells me, I'm doing a video shoot tomorrow and there's something I need from you. So we discuss and we agree. So I tell him, so I'll bring it tomorrow to the shoot. Then he directs me to where the shoot is happening. So I drive. It was Alan Donovan's house uko somewhere on Mombasa Road uko. So what's that place? What's that thing called? I'll remember. Anyway, so I went there. I went for the video shoot. So I get in. I still don't know I still don't know much about the video, what song it is and all that, but I just go. Then I get there, then I tell Nameless, I'm here. Then tells me, great, because I figured early before they started the shoot. They were still set up. Then Nameless tells me, I have a surprise for you. So me, I'm waiting for him to open something. Then I just see someone coming. I'm like, really? Guy walks up, and he figures there, and it's Nyash. So I'd gotten to the video shoot for Let It Go. Yeah. So, of course, we say hi, we start talking, we catch up, I get to know more about the song, then he tells me his plans, what he's thinking, why he did this song, and what he's hoping to achieve with this song. And then at that point, of course, he tells me that I still have to go back and do some stuff, but then I'll come back. When I get back, can we work? So I'm like, when you get back, yes, we can work. But if you're leaving, then you go for how many years? So you get back, then we work. So I stay on at the video shoot to the end. The song comes out. So we start reviewing what he was looking to achieve and what Nameless also was looking to achieve. And even Nameless had told, so the backstory is this. Nyash was worried, and for a good reason, because he had been away for years. He was worried about, will the audience remember me? Will the audience welcome me? Will the audience take me in? In my mind, there is a way I've evolved in terms of how I want to do music. Will they accept it? So one of the things that Nameless had told him is, you can experiment using my song where you feature. And then we see. And that thing that you're worried about, if they'll accept you in a certain way,
we can
do it in this
data.
song, then we check. So the idea was, do a rap, but also sing. What a lot of people may not remember is that during Klepto days, when you listen to Hare,
this song goes out to us.
yeah, when you listen to
Swing Swing.
Nyash is singing.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't connect that immediately. So it was a tricky place to be in. So Nameless was like, experiment on this song. So that's exactly what they did. But the reviews were good.
In fact, me, I'm thinking, guys, I remember reading some of those comments, and guys were like, we want you back on your own song.
So now, the song comes out, I think February of 2016.
Let me ask, even before this time, are you excited? Are you like, are you feeling, I really wish this guy comes back because I want to manage. I want to go back into management.
So I'm cautiously excited because this guy might go and not come back. Because remember, he said after this shoot, he has to still go back to Stato, then come back. But he had said he's just going to finalize some things, then come back. But for me, I was like, you guys have been saying for a long time that he's coming back, and he stayed 10 years. So I was cautiously excited. But also, as much as he was feeling that, I felt a bit rusted in terms of management, because I'm like, do I still know my way around? Will I still figure it out? You know? But I was honored that he trusted me enough to even just ask me, like, will we work?
Dude, you must have been such a good music manager. Let Adawa to come. Tafadhali mweke moja hapo. So, oh yes, this is what I wanted to say. The way that guys were mentioning you, it's like it was already, Yani, you and Nyash, you are the best person to manage this talent. Because, let's be real, even before leaving, Nyash was on another level. That means if people saw you as the person to manage him, they must have looked at you in that sense. But you felt rusty.
I felt trusted. So when he went away, cautiously, quietly, I quickly caught up with the industry.
Oh.
Very quickly caught up with the industry. And one of the people, of course, I have to thank is Nameless. Another one I have to thank is Big Pin. And another one, Kolo. Because I used to ask them a lot of questions about the industry, just trying to figure out what's been happening, have these things been happening, has this been going, you know.
What does it mean to catch up with the industry?
So like to know what are the rates like right now for artists performing? What's your route to market? Very important. I learned that in corporate. What's your route to market? When you have your song ready, what's your route to market? What's your plan? Like, do you just release immediately? Where does it go first? How important is a video still in this day and age?
Yeah.
You know,
how
what are the platforms? How important is the beat?
Instagram, yeah.
Like, are there issues if you do exclusively here first before you go anywhere else? You know, that kind of thing.
I get.
Yeah.
Because the market was evolving.
The market was evolving. And YouTube was a big thing. You know, of course, you also have to figure out, like, what are the revenues like? How is the revenue calculated? What are the sources of revenue now? Catching up even down to things like, how does Skiza really work? You know, what are DJs playing?
What are kids listening to?
What are kids listening to? Where is the biggest consumption of music? Who are the biggest consumers of music? What's the shelf life of a song on radio, in the clubs? You know, all those things.
Yo.
So there's a lot.
There's a whole other course that you need to do.
Kabisa.
By the way, fuck, you need to do a course on this. I'm serious. I help you.
Yeah. So when he went away, I think.
By the way, hold on. In the comments, do you think Fakii should do a course on management? And I see.
Why are you giving me pressure?
Free come here, CTA.
Why are you giving me pressure? So all this is happening in the probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 months when he went away. But at least at that point, then we kept in touch. We kept in touch. Then let me tell you, Nyash, one day, when we met at that video shoot, he told me there's a song he's recorded, but he wants to finish it and then shoot the video, and then he'll share it with me. So either while he was away or he just came back, Nyash sends me a link, a private link on YouTube. So it tells me, first, he warns me first. He tells me, I'm sending you a song. So I've kind of finished it. We've shot the video. We shot with a guy called VJ1, and we shot in the US. It's not complete yet, the video, because I still want to add this and this and this. Let me send you the link, then you tell me what you think.